Settings. External displays. People go fucking crazy. Music too loud. So the AI is in the game. Hell yeah. Nope, wrong way. Do not want anything. Confused. Sure. I don't know what station. I assume that's your people. Hold up. I have all my things up. All right. Sure. Yeah, Rainbow Panda, bro. Two-day training exercise. Oh, the tailor. ASW. Detect, classify, and execute a simulated attack on Taylor while remaining undetected. Pretty simple. It's gonna show me how the game works. Maybe. Interesting quote. Oh shit, we're in. Okay. I probably need to turn down the graphics. Chugging. Can I? Question mark. Oh no. My computer's freaking. Got it. Okay, let's figure out what the fuck we're doing, I guess. Okay, lat long heading. Cool. We're just inside the South China Sea. I used to live right here. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Okay. Let's figure out what we're doing. What is this? Situational awareness, mask. It's funny. You can bring up... Oh, is this the database? Oh. Okay, that's pretty cool. I really don't need that shit up all the time. I should probably look at, you know, what the fuck is going on. Hopefully that's not real, or we'd be in trouble. Okay, okay. What am I supposed to be doing? Proceed to surface for radio briefing. Cool. I don't think we have any array out. That's pretty cool. Figure that shit out in a minute. Looks like we need to go to PD though. Five knots. 150. Trim, depth, heading. Are we going 220? We'll come. Just clear our baffles real quick, and then we'll figure it out. Cool. I'm gonna put this in. If I am going too fast, please stop me. Alright. Coming left. Make sure nothing fucking crazy, or I guess we're coming right. Make sure nothing crazy happens. And we'll come up to PD. So we're not about to get run over. Fuck. Taking forever. Main circuit. Two-thirds. Make this turn a little bit less non-bearable. Bands. I don't see shit, so we are probably just going to come up here. I don't see shit. Radar. That's funny. Hopefully everyone's doing what they're supposed to. I love working from home. Alright, let's figure this shit out. We're almost on course, and then come up to PD, get our radio traffic, and then figure out what they want us to do. Oh my god, you can only... Okay. Thought there was time compression, but there's not time compression. This is all IRL. Alright, we're just gonna come up, call it good. Stack them on top of each other. Pretty neat. Scope that I raise. Good ask question. PPI, this is crazy. Light. That's crazy. don't know the buttonology. Hold on. Show me around? I got you, brother. Hold on. Nice. That's what we're looking for. So I wasn't on Virginia, so everything button-wise is still new. But this is control. This is where the magic happens, brother. This is what I do over here. It's pretty cool. These are the guys we don't like that fuck shit up all the time. These are the FTs. And then radio. Oh Jesus. So you make that bank, you'd be surprised. I'm not sure how. Believe me, radio is not my thing. Proceed to surface for radio briefing. Hold on, what time is this? 22 Zulu? Am I missing something? Am I tripping? Do I actually need to surface? Yeah, we're light as fuck. We're light. Are you on leave? You seem to have more hair on your face that doesn't... Just, yeah. Dude, baby's been out for like 3 weeks. What are we doing here? Jump it. You knew this. Come on, man. This shit actually wants me to surface, so... Hold on. I don't know how to actually... I actually don't know how to surface Virginia. Assume you have to start the blowers. Congrats, I've barely been able to keep my brain lights on. Actually... I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. We actually surface. We are. Depth is going up, so. Good stuff. My son is staying up all night and won't let me sleep. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Okay, we're actually surfacing. That's good. That's a good thing. Don't have to man the fucking bridge. That would suck. I don't know if I actually have to service or I'm just launch the nukes. This is a fast boat, brother. No nukes on this guy. No nukes on this one. I got tomahawks though. Okay. I don't know if I need both. Raise it all. I don't know if it's a SATCOM or what they need from me. We'll find out. It said just proceed to the surface. I'm just waiting for a radio message. There's an alarm going on? I don't know what that noise means. Hold on, that's really loud. Hold on, that's really annoying. I'm gonna mute. Red October that ass. Ripping newly appointed submarine. Okay, hold on. That annoying alarm? Nope, just kidding. Oh my god, it's gonna blow up. It's not gonna blow up. I just don't know what this alarm means. Hold on. Am I tripping? Hold on. It's still going. uh I don't know. Is this a glitch? Am I tripping? I don't know what this alarm is. It's like booming. It's just a game. It stopped. Oh, we're gonna rig for service. I'm figuring it out, man. Hold on. We're rig for service. I think. I'm not sure what this alarm is. Alright, we're on the surface. I don't know what's happening. Seriously, get it together? Okay, do you just want to hear this alarm all night? Is that what's happening right now? Did we get run into? I hope not. I wasn't on the scope. Hold on. I thought you did this in real life. Yeah, I don't hear that alarm in real life, alright? I think you have a missile lock. No, I don't have a missile lock. Alright, it might have been radio. I'm trying to figure it out. Hold on. The alarm hasn't freaked out. Alright. One comms, one satcom. Nope, it's back. Alright, hold on. Alright, maybe it's just the comms antennas. Don't use the comms antennas. I don't know what this alarm is, but it's with the comms antennas. Does that mean I'm getting a phone call? Hello? Shut off my screen. Okay. No more alarm. Officer deck, ship status report, blah, blah, blah. How the fuck do I talk to them? Hold on. Hold on. I actually want to show this game off a little bit, and I look retarded right now, so I apologize. Because I don't know how radio works. And I don't know what that alarm is. It said to... I didn't hear and or see anything, so unless I've been tripping and I missed something. I didn't miss anything. There's no, we didn't explode. So that's good. Don't read into it. We have flotillas. I'm trying. Okay. Okay. Do I need to turn my running lights on? Turn my running lights on. Maybe that'll help. Maybe they're mad that I'm breaking maritime law. What's this? Oh, that's the weapons panel. Okay. Um. Okay, we are. Oh, it's not even Zulu time. I am at PD. What can I do? Punch that guy. He did this. uh. End of report. Hold on. And my mom's texting me. What the fuck is going on here? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, gang. I'm gonna figure this out. I don't know how radio works. Oh, am I on a restricted course, maybe? Just open the hatch. We're on the surface. We could do that. Oh, am I an idiot? I didn't actually raise. Is that what it's telling me? Nope, the alarm's back. Oh, we're receiving. We're receiving. Hold on. Guys, I figured it out. Hey, idiot. You gotta fucking... Oh, it's a receiving notification. That's what it is. I got it, guys. Alright, shut up. Hey, not a fucking... I am not a nuke. Not a nuke. I'm not a radioman, alright? This alarm is still going off. Can I turn this alarm down? Jesus Christ. Audio. Sound effects. Okay, much better. Alright. So the alarm is not as annoying. 0 messages received. What the fuck? Tasking order. Found it. Got it, guys. Alright. South China Sea is still contested with area hidden and blah, 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 blah. Can I just print this, please? Print? Oh, it puts it on the side of my screen. Hell yeah. South China Sea is a really contested area with some hidden or publicized skirmishes between almost all the countries. The USN will continue to exercise of its freedom of passage and will trade with any friendly navy in readiness, blah, blah, blah. Intel suggests no enemy units are currently reported in nav area. This is our nav area. Intelligence advises you that one Russian submarine left Vladivostok. I'll show you that on a map here in a second. Last position detected south of Taiwan 2 days ago. Heading southeast. And one Chinese SSN left Sanaya on... I don't know what day that was. That's today. Approximately an hour and a half ago at 1400 Zulu. Heading east, so that's towards us. Intel suggests these submarines may gather intelligence on our interests with the NavX exercise. Transit to mission. The Taylor, the former Providence, will conduct ASU tour with your submarine. Transit to the nav area. Navigator's area, not later than 1300. Oh, well, we're running late. When on station, you can start engaging the Taylor, a clear and positive connection of the Ryan submarine as needed. It's not 2028. That's a set rules of engagement. Standard rules of force, blah, 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 JAG. Use force up to deadly force, individual self. Okay, so we can only shoot people if, as for self-defense. The its commanders will have the ability to take all necessary notes. Do not use real torpedoes. Make sure the TMs load exercise ones. Got it. Alright, well, let's go to our nav box. Do I actually have to plot this nav box? Oh, okay. So this is where we gotta go. Nope. Oh, God. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Antenna controls. We're going to lower both of these. Retract and raise. Real ones or do not come home. Alright, we'll see. You know, I'm actually in the developer's actual. I'm in the developer's actual Discord, and I guess there was a problem with exercise torpedoes, but we're gonna make 2 tubes ready just in case. With real, we'll leave one self-defense weapon. All right, dive. Let's take her down. Not advising on the alarms. Yeah, you got that right. All right, dive. We're gonna make our depth 500 feet at a 2/3. And then we need to go over yonder. How do I delete these points? How do I delete these? Oh, fuck. I'm just making more. God damn it. Okay, there we cleared it. Okay. We need to go... We need to go like 1, 4, 5. It's about 5 nautical miles, so... After we get steady on depth, we'll deploy total rays, and we'll deploy the thin line to find us a submarine, and then we'll make our way over yonder. Oh, fuck, I didn't fucking lower the number 2 scope. Well, yes, chef, you got it. Hey, Ricky, which guy do you want to be? Do you want to be an FT, or do you want to be a real man? All right, we need to head like 135-ish. Oh my god, it actually has waypoints. We need... oh god, edit route. We want to go here? I'm not a quartermaster either. I'm sorry. Uniform. Save. Uniform. Main. Oh Jesus. I'm not a quartermaster either. I'm sorry. Fuck. BNFT. They know what the alarms are. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Let's simmer a little bit, all right? Let's simmer down. We need to be on course 120, ladies and gentlemen. I hear, you know, Jumpin', this is all your fault because I can hear my wife laughing in the living room. She thinks you're fucking funny. Okay? I'm not an FT. I don't know how to plot this. I just need to go that way. I just need to go that way. I just want to go that way. I don't know how to make a fucking... I don't know how to make a fucking thing. Well, we definitely need to turn. I'll tell you that. I'm gonna eyeball it and say like 130, and we'll go from there. Like 145. What's our depth? 500 feet. Perfect. Job, dive. You better fucking pull up. The FTs will be on life rafts while you're still buckling, saying, what the fuck is this red light? All right, man. Hey, I just didn't know what the alarm was, okay? I didn't know it was me receiving a message, okay? I didn't know it'd go wrong, you know? We'll go 145. we'll go from there. Actually, after we get steady on course, we are going to deploy Totoro. You want to be hat, dude? All right, Ricky. You can be the... you want to be an FT, bro? Gross. All right, fire control. We are going to look for torpedoes. You know what's crazy? I do not think that they actually have exercise weapons. So I think this is what's going to kick off World War III. I think we're so everybody, this is here in the middle is the VLS, or vertical launch system. On the outside here is 1, 2, 3, 4. Are so we're gonna load up 4 Mark 4s, Mark 48s, and we're gonna move on. We turning yet? Thank you, pilot. And we'll be there shortly. Oh, I found it, guys. Guys, I found out how to make a... Guys, I'm being a quartermaster too. I love it. Route. This is going to be uniform. You did the thing? I did. Hey, man, you guys are getting an insight on how submarines operate. We need to be going 145. I eyeballed it correctly. ROAs in chat, please. Round of applause. Round of applause. Turn this back up so you can actually hear the game. I can turn the actual game volume back up. The ambient noises. I don't have exercise weapons, so I think we actually have to shoot this motherfucker, and then we're gonna blame it on the Chinese. All right, I said I was gonna show you guys what we're actually talking about here. Close this. Do it. I will. All right, so welcome to Westpac, or Western Pacific. This is Hawaii, right here. This is on this little island right here of Oahu. That's where Pearl Harbor is. Shout out to me and my wife living here for 4 years, almost. Right here, this little island. This is Guam, right here. Important landmarks that we have here. So we are currently operating in the South China Sea. That's how... so basically we're inside the first island chain is what the Navy calls it. So Taiwan, the Philippines, Japan, all the way up to Russia. This is if they're west of here, pretty much. It's called the first island chain, out past Guam, Hawaii, and all the way Conus to the continental United States. That's the second island chain. Basically, we need to keep China inside the first island chain. That's the Navy's goal at all times. Obviously, here you have China, the Chinese. This little island right here, pretty important. Hainan Island, and Taiwan. This is called the Luzon Strait. This is pretty important because this is one of 2 exit routes for the Chinese to get into the second island chain, the Luzon Strait, and down here, the Strait of Malacca is what it's called. Yeah, those are the big ones for this area. Being in Guam, I operated in Westpac a lot because that's where we were, obviously. And up here you have Russia. Big submarine base is here in Vladivostok on the peninsula. The Petter, blah, blah, blah. It's a long-ass name. You can Google it if you really want to know about it. But there's this little submarine base right here. It's called Vladivostok. And then the Kuril Islands. This is the Sea of Kosk. And these are... I don't remember. No, these are the Kuril Islands that go into the Sea of Kosk. These are Aleutians Islands, Alaska, into the North Sea. Sea of what? Okhotsk. Sea of Okhotsk. Here you have the Sea of Japan or Korea. Depending on where you live. If you... I did not say Cox, I said Okhotsk. This is the Sea of Japan or Sea of Korea, depending on where you live in the world. This is the Yellow Sea, the Lelo Sea. And then... No, correction. This is the East China Sea. East of China. East of China Sea. South China Sea. Indian Ocean, and then the Pacific. There's a geography lesson, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. We're going to deploy a towed array. Mass. Thin line, extend. Just send a torpedo at that dick? Well, I need to find him first. How about you simmer down? We cannot turn in this process. I don't know how accurate this game is, so if we turn, we're going to chop it off. Let's not do that. That's our submarine finding. That's our submarine finding fucking sensor. Where are we? We're here. I don't know if we're running late. We're on a good course. Couldn't find a notification, but find a sub. I will, brother. I am not... I am not a fucking... I am not a... I couldn't find a notification, but I'll find a sub. Hey, man. And I didn't actually... Alright, we figured it out, man. Everybody simmer. A sub with mustard? You're crazy. Alright, our towed array has been deployed. Alright, perfect. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So this is what I do for a living. So if I suck at this, I'm going to pack it up and we're going the fuck home. Alright? We're going to die. Here's my wife. She's my active. She's my active. We're not using any active right now. But this is my active sonar operator. Here's Ricky. He's got double active. I don't know why we got two motherfuckers looking at active. And looks like our broadband. Broadband's probably over here. Cool. I'll roast you so the enemies won't have to. We got it. Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. I don't know if this is scripted or not. Status report, please. Up. Oh. Quick question. We're gonna pause the game. I didn't... We're gonna have to reset. I think we hit an underwater mountain. Yep, we sure did. We hit an underwater mountain because, you know, I just realized we didn't check depth. This isn't good. Maneuvering oh, it's all fucked. Okay, we're gonna reset. Alright. Cool cinema. That's on me. Landho, indeed. We hit a fucking underwater mountain. That's just what happened. because I did not use the bottom sounder. All right, we're just gonna roll into this because I actually want to. Someone's getting fired. I did indeed get fired. I probably should have stayed on the surface for that. Actually, that's what happened there. Or I, should have been on the fucking pedometer and not ran into an underwater mountain. Man, I was too busy talking to everybody. That's crazy. Are we just gonna run it back? We're gonna run it back, alright? We're gonna run it back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There won't be a ginormous delay on how to figure out radio, okay? I promise. And then I probably should, like, be on the pedometer this time. No, you're swimming back? Alright. I see how it is. Man, see? There's a lot to manage here, alright? This is why you have 100 and some odd people. Alright. Now that I know what I'm doing, and there's nothing around, you're just gonna come up. Alright. I'm not gonna fiddle fuck around, alright? I was exploring, and then I hit a mountain. Okay? That's on me. Guys, that's on me. This is what I should have been using. Right here. Yeah. So there's only 500 feet of water, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we call in the Navy lessons learned. All right? Lessons learned. You should have the pedometer on. Got it? He sent it being the sub? I did. Alright. Alright. Everybody run it back. Everything's okay. Here we go. Alright. See, this is what we should have been doing. We should have been using this piece of equipment called the pedometer. Should I move my face cam? I don't know. I don't think there's actually any good spot for it here. So, I don't know if this is in feet or fathom. This is peak entertainment for me. Alright. Chill out, lady. Alright, so we got 100 oh, so we're in 900 fathoms. So I don't know what happened, and I could have been tripping, and some bad shit actually happened, but we'll figure it out. I just looked up, and we were dead in the water, and my assumption was we hit a mountain. Okay. Everybody, get your giggles in. Ha 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 ha. I hit a fucking mountain. Raise the fucking scope. I'm confident Wags will come home wet. You know, I really don't. The banter that we have and just my wife cackling in the background. Because I can hear her in the fucking living room. She's like cackling. Jumping, I really don't appreciate it. Dive, what the fuck is taking so long? There have been many times I've come home wet from the Guam rain. I was busy fucking explaining shit to you guys, and, you know, bad things happen. Oh, look, you can see the bridge. It's gonna come up here in a second. Not the bridge, you can see the... The fuck? That's interesting. Never mind, it's not the bridge. Okay. Our scope has broken the water, which is good. The DPI on this fucking thing is crazy. Low power search. Shoes squeaking up the drive. Legs just saying something about a red light. Dude, that's what it could have been. It could have been a fucking red sounding, but my photometer was off, you know? No close contacts. Alright. Everyone brace yourselves. The alarm is for an incoming radio message. And you know what we learned? We're going to raise it and then actually raise it out of the fucking water. Not a radio man. Hold on, the alarm's back. I had two antennas up. I don't know if this was a SAT message or if it was actually like comms message. Just not dead in the water. Well, all right, man. You know, you guys be busting my balls, all right? Busting my balls. Do I actually have to surface? I think I actually have to surface. Dive, fucking, I mean, pilot, surface the fucking ship. Not the alarm. Damn, we are white as fuck. I do know what to do, okay? This alarm is very annoying, so I'm gonna mute you guys. I don't know what antenna it came in on. I think I actually have to be surfaced. Abandoned ship? No. Mountain? Hey. That was... you know what I was showing you guys? I was showing you guys actually what happened to the Connecticut. That's what happened. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Google the USS Connecticut. I guarantee you the first thing that pops out about the USS Connecticut is them running into an underwater mountain. Okay. Stop laughing in there. I can still hear you. Dive. Can we fucking surface, please? Then you said, hold my beer. All right. You know, this slander, I will not take any longer. Oh. You guys want emergency blow? These go. Whole bunch of air. That's what I should have done. I should have emergency blew. In the Navy. Mm-hmm. We receiving yet? See, this is fucking always radio's fault. Oh, we are receiving. Thank Christ. All right, cool. We got our radio message. Let's get the fuck out of here. And not hit a mountain, guys. I think this point is on a... mountain. I'm gonna go here. It probably shouldn't go 10 knots, so let's not do that. Why don't we swing out this way? Fucking lower all mast antennas. Let's fucking ride. Just wear your life jacket. No, this slander I have right now is fucking crazy. All right, we're gonna rock at like 300 until I can figure out how to see fucking. We're gonna rock at like 300 until I can figure out how to see topography. Delete that waypoint. It's 5,000 feet. Oh, you know what we could have fucking hit? Another goddamn submarine. That's the crazy part. We could have just hit another submarine. One third. Actually, just kidding. They make torpedoes for that. Well, I became the torpedo, okay? That's what the fuck happened. Unless that is scripted and I don't know what the fuck is going on. Which is very, very likely. As you can see, this is us going down. These are all the alarms. Oh, we didn't hit this. You can't hear it. I forgot to turn on that. Here you go. We're diving. We just let the entire boat know we were diving. Alright, how's the photometer look? Yeah, we're in deep ass water. What the fuck is going on here? We could have just hit the boat. That could have been a problem. This is in fathoms. How many feet are in a fathoms? It is definitely getting shallower though. Mine's 7-0. He hit a shark. Brother, I've hit dolphins before. I've hit dolphins. Ah, yes. That's what we like to see. If this happens again, I'm gonna have a fucking problem. I could be tripping. Do I actually need to slow down to do this? Man, hit land? I might have, dude. Man, this is crazy. This is like in-depth as fuck. Put out artillery ray. Does take time. Alright, it's definitely getting shallower. But that is just my theory. I'm right. Man hit land. We're going to tell our helm to come right to 175. Well, make tubes ready. We're going to load everything with a Mark 48. Perfect. Get this shit out of here. What do I need radar for? Can I turn this off? Can I turn this into something else? I doubt it. Fucking radar's useless. Useless! I hate this place. God, this reminds me of the boat. This is crazy. Minus hitting the mountain. I've never hit a mountain. We getting shallower. Oh, hey, you didn't lower the fucking mast, you fucking dingus. Man, who needs more things to see where you are going? Yeah, indeed. So nothing crazy going on yet. Unless I was tripping and, like, I got shot by something, which could have. But I think the orders were what? Oh. We could have also been hit by a torpedo. I just realized that. Go to the bathroom, shipmate. We go to the head. Okay. I have a new thought. I think this submarine found us and shot us and killed us. I don't think we hit the bottom at all. Okay, do I actually have to, like, pay attention? I think that's, like... I don't think I hit the bottom at all. I'm losing confidence. You said you might have been hit by a torpedo. Well, I wasn't looking at shit. I was talking to you guys and going fucking 15 knots to nowhere. I thought Virginia's supposed to be quiet. You're quieter than 688s. Whatever. Make me a 688 platform. I'll fucking crank on that bitch. I don't know. I don't know where the heads are. Yeah, I think we got hit by a torpedo, ladies and gentlemen. I have a new sneaky suspicion. Okay. Corey, work on his swimming while he's on the... Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This is also very important. This is the sound speed profile. This is how fast the speed of sound is moving in the water. We slowed to 5, came to course, and we're going to be searching. The most important thing about this is this will tell us how far. We're just going to enter bearing. I assume he's coming from Australia, so we're going to set bearing south. This is how we're going to find them. So you have to take the environment into consideration. A lot, actually. So, we're going to get down to best search depth, and we're going to fuck these guys up. We're going to be searching as deep as navigationally feasible, because the sound speed is super slow up here. And if you Google Snell's law, sound is lazy, and because sound is lazy, it goes towards the minimum point of sound speed. There we go. Okay. Don't mind this green that's in front of us. That's ourselves. We're going to be looking at this one for the most part. Don't send this VOD to the Admiral. Alright. Alright. Alright, we're gonna come down in depth and find these motherfuckers. Yeah, I think a torpedo ran up our ass because I wasn't paying attention. We're gonna come down to 900 feet and find these motherfuckers. Yeah, so this is in fathoms. We're chilling. I'll get you to process. Gain up a little bit. Have a great time in subclass. Okay, we haven't even seen anything yet. Let me cook, okay? Goddamn. Y'all be tripping for no reason. Alright. Hope your friends at work are watching. I hope so too. You know, I think they would have a hard time too. Okay. Okay. We're gonna come down. We're gonna find these motherfuckers and we're gonna shoot their ass. Got it? Everybody tracking? I have no data right now. Depth are we at? We're only at 350. Doesn't build confidence. Yes, it will. Aye, aye, sir. Yeah, all my buddies that would be on the sub also would struggle with being on a sub. The crazy part is, the reason why my wife's giving a hard time about it is because, like I said, this is what I do for a living, and yeah, that's why she's giving me a hard time. Like, I knew everything that was going on, except I think we got blasted. So we're gonna stay on this course. Totaray's out. We're gonna be searching, we're gonna be tracking, and we're gonna be shooting. You hear me? Everybody? Everybody tracking? Give me a thumbs up if everybody's tracking. Make sure they're not in front of us first. That would be bad. Once we're on depth, we'll go on a search leg and see if we can pick these guys up. I just don't know how aggressive this AI is going to be. I have everything on the max settings, like difficulty and shit. So I guarantee you. So what happens if China actually passes the strait that you mentioned? Nothing. They do it all the time. But the DOWs in the national blah 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 whatever the fuck, they talk about the first island chain and the second island chain, and we have a containment strategy where we try to contain them to the South China Sea. That's kind of what that's the theory. It's not that they can't leave the South China Sea, but yeah, kind of like communism in like the 60s, where we thought if Vietnam fell to communism, the entire Southeast Asia would. So we try to contain it in that area. Same kind of deal. Same thing. But what would deter them from staying inside that zone? The fucking Navy, bro. We crash all the boats into the nearest objects. No, that's not what happens. What would deter them from staying inside? I mean, they claim it as their own waters anyway. So, but power projection, that's the biggest thing. Them projecting power in like other areas of the world, that's their main goal. To be a power player, especially in naval terms. But we do. Us, the good guys. Guys, let's check the phonometer. Make sure I wasn't crazy. Because we are further than we were last time. Yeah. Okay, we did not run into a mountain. We got shot. That's what happened. Alright, everybody tracking. Type of 1 if we're tracking. Because I was too busy explaining things to everybody. Excuse me. Like I said, when we get on depth, we'll commence a search leg, and we're going to find these motherfuckers. I guess the Australians don't know how to play by the rules. Because we weren't at our point yet. So if they were to go through the zone with a sub and say they're spotted, would one of the ways to tell them to turn around being that we would send a message saying we see you? How do I put this? I'm not going to confirm or deny that question. Sadly, there are rules that I live by that I cannot disclose, I guess. But typically, if anything comes out of South China Sea, we typically know about it. And we put assets in the area. Now that asset, those assets can be anything, planes, ships. We ram them full steam ahead. Well, I think they saw us and shot us first. Okay, I'm not so worried about us hitting an underwater mountain. I think my judgment was wrong. And you guys can take back everything you said. Can I? Oh, fuck. We should slow sail. Okay, there we go. Now we got near time. Can I be an asset with scuba gear on? Yeah, we have divers, bro. All right, guys. I'm gonna teach you a wonderful term. I scream, "Don't trust China. China is asshole." Yes. Yeah. So the bottom sounder is reading 5,000 feet. So we're chill. We got shot. Yeah, so maybe don't go blasting in there at fucking 15, 20 knots. I thought it wouldn't start till we got there, but as you can see, we're almost there. We're about halfway there. And we're still waiting to get on depth. And then we will do a search leg. Still nutting. Broadband wise, at least. One second, my headphones are dying. Alright, I'm back. My headphones are no longer dead. And this one's only at medium, so I think my shit got unplugged at some point. Where are we at? Okay. As I'm gonna pull up STDA again, the sonar tactical decision aid. Draw the SSP. So we are here. This is very good. I'm gonna set this to 1,000 feet. Yeah, so we are here. We are near the minimum point of sound speed where sound will travel the furthest in the water column. This is very important because all the shit will, all the sound will funnel into our arrays at this, this is ray tracing. So, as you can see, all these green fire too. Don't worry, we'll get there. Jump in, hold your fucking wiener in your pants, bro. As you can see, this is so the way we look at this, right? So on the bottom axis, you have yards. So I have this set to a 10,000 yard range scale. Fire 5. We're not shooting missiles. Stop it. But what we're looking at here is how sound is going to propagate in the water. So, in a sense, to the south, this is what sound looks like. As you can see, we have some nice bottom bounce. This is called a waffle cone. So, when we detect these guys, it's more than likely going to be bottom bounce propagation. So, sound is going to be bouncing off the bottom of the ocean and hitting our arrays. And this have multiple bounces, and then we have the shadow zone here about 4,000 yards where that's not very good. We can expand this up to like 50,000. Is that 50? That's 50. Ray trace. There you go. So, from 50,000 yards away, you can see all the bottom bounce and all these things are interfering with each other. And we have a pretty good shadow zone at about 4,000 yards. So, we cannot be surprised if we start getting close to these guys to shoot them that we don't see them anymore. So, just food for thought. Everybody tracking? Type of 1 if you're tracking. One chef. Good. Good. Very good. All right, we're on depth. We are going to speed up a little bit. Can I call maneuvering and ask for a Vel? We're super light. They're telling me I can't chuck oysters on the sun. I personally have never had oysters on the boat. Trenton Navex no later than 1300 Zulu. I think we're late. I don't know what time. I can probably just look at that fucking stack. Yeah, we are an hour late. So I think I need to speed up. Maybe that's why the game's punishing me. You're late, motherfucker! Alright, we're gonna speed up. And we're going 175. We're gonna come right to 250. Oop, that's a 1. The reason why I'm doing this is to try to, as we get there, we're gonna be searching. Bedtime, have a great stream. Will do, brother. We're going to be searching for these guys as we maneuver. And we make our way down track. See? This is our Totore. Our Totore is very far out behind us. So, it's going to take time to stabilize. Definitely. Oh, that. Yeah, that's us. All right, we're chilling. Ah! See that? That's us. That's our propellers. I got kind of scared there for a second. This is us. We're chilling. So how you know if something's there or not with the sound waves. So this is narrowband. So this is us actually looking at this sound in a frequency format. This is broadband. This is fucking like us seeing sound. So this is like sounds here, right? There's a sound down this bearing, so you see at the top here, this green ticker tape. It's called a bearing label or a bearing tape. So it'd be like, we have sound bearing this way. Be like, okay. And then you come down here and you look at it. So you can actually pick apart the sound into frequencies. And so that's what we're looking for, basically. If I did not explain that correctly, please tell me. God, my mother is blowing up my phone. What are you guys talking about in there? My mother is blowing up my phone. Ah. Quick search leg, and then we'll get back to business. Oh, Jesus. So this is us. This is our traces coming back to the center. This is when, so this yellow line, so this blue arrow is our heading, so that's where we are going. And then this yellow arrow is our totore, because it's strung out behind us. The faster we go, basically it takes time to stabilize. I have not seen anything. We'll get a quick search leg, then we'll get back down track. I don't know if the game is just punishing me because we're going too slow. It could be, but I do not see anything of suspicion. Just based off this maneuver alone. Back south. Which dude are you, IRL? I'm these guys over here. This is what I stare at for 8 hours a day when I'm underwater. This right here. This is me. Going like this. There you go, this is my POV. What does that screen look like that when it's a threat? That's why we're gonna get there. I don't know if I'm just being too cautious or whatever the fuck is going on. It'll basically be just whatever we're looking for, essentially. There is a platform guide, essentially. At what point do you go dark? We're dark right now, bro. We're at 900 feet. We're 900 feet under the water. We're gonna get to this point and slow down. I think this was our problem last time. If I run into a mountain or get shot again, yeah, we're definitely not running into a fucking mountain. I'll tell you that for sure. I mean, like, zero sound. I don't know, man. We're gonna get there. All right, we're going to slow down to a 1/3. I would assume a 1/3 bell is like pretty quiet. I was on a. This is a different kind of platform for me, so. This was not my platform. Can I play Kendrick while down there? Yeah, in your headphones. Actually, we had cooks that I had to yell at one time because they were playing something. I don't remember. I think it was like Chief Keef or something. And they had their speaker on. Yeah, dude. They had their speaker on, like, their like workstation, whatever the fuck, and it's metal, and it was like fucking rattling. So I had to yell at them one time. That was pretty fun. I still haven't. You come like straight east. Keep on turning. Keep on turning. I want to be cook for you to tell them to hire me. Dude. Hey. You'd be looking at CSS, brother. Culinary Specialist Submarines. You would go to Connecticut? Not Connecticut. You would go to Chicago first for boot camp. Then you would go to Virginia, I'm pretty sure, for culinary school. Like Navy culinary school. And then you would go to Groton for like 6 weeks. And then you'd go to a boat. Big bucks? Depends on your definition of big bucks, brother. Oops. Can't drag that one. A couple further left. I still can't. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you can't. I'm sorry, mate. We come a little bit further left, like 0.75. Or I think we are on 0.75. 6.5. The beat is. You're right, brother. Alright, we're almost to our waypoint. Hopefully the game doesn't yell at me for being late. It might, but that's okay. Everyone's just trying to figure out the game, bro. Got to figure out all the buttons and shit. Oh my god, this turn's taking fucking forever. Because we're going fucking 5 knots to nowhere. Oh. Don't do this. This is like really bad. Go ahead, 2/3. Speed up a little bit. Speed up this fucking turn. What could be doing right now? Could be searching, I guess. Hi, wife. Oh, was she in the background? No, you're supposed to say hi. Hi, Ricky. There it is. Our turn is a little bit more fierce here. Oh, are those not working? Oh, shit. You know, I just realized I haven't... I'll reset that up for you. I'm sorry. I didn't, after I changed my, scenes, I did not reset up my blurb. Oh, fuck. Don't bother, I'm walking. Come on, straight south. Jesus. I'm like all over the place right now. We're definitely gonna get a shot. Blowing this popsicle stand? Yeah, dude. We're definitely gonna get shot. It's going like this. Because I overshot. Overshot our waypoint. Man. Why? Because we're turning a lot. And if they already see us, this could be a problem. I just don't know. I don't understand. I do understand what's going on, but I don't understand the game yet, fully yet. Because I have one specific job, and now I'm doing everyone's job, you know? What speed should you be going to not be seen? Slower. It's a good answer. wink. Slower. Yeah. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Alright, once we get steadied up and the Totore is steady, we'll probably slow back down. I still don't see anything. Still don't see anything. Maybe I have to get to the waypoint first. And the Australians are going to be mad that we're an hour and 45 minutes late. There aren't exercise weapons, so I think I actually have to shoot these motherfuckers with real shit. Kick off the war, you know what I'm saying? That's the lore. We're gonna blame it on the Chinese. Are we steady? Not yet. Still coming right. God, these headphones are dying too. I don't think that thing was in all the way. Hang in there with me. We're about to do some learning. Maybe. Unless I get shot again. Totally steady. We're gonna slow down to 1/3. For a more effective search. Alright. Do you see them? Not yet. Patience. Patience, Ricky. Patience. We're gonna find them, bro. Don't worry. Turns the input down. Patience, Ricky Boggy. Because they right next to you? They might be, dude. We might be fucked. I don't know if the game has, like... I don't know if the game has, like, a timer, and if you're late, they just shoot you. That could be a thing. Been going for an hour and a half, and you know, this is about right. This is about as legit as it gets. Managing everything. We need to come left. I don't know if I actually have to be in this circle or not. If we do, I need to come left. What was that? Okay, never mind. That was a baffle indicator. Still don't see anything. Do your shit your pants IRL if you see something? No, dude, it's the best time. I don't know if I actually have to like actually go in the circle. No, dude, you don't shit yourself. It's fucking great. All right, we're gonna come to the east and we're gonna begin, I guess, searching for this guy. I don't know if I actually have to be in the circle. I assume I do. Hopefully we don't get shot. That would suck. No, I don't. I mean, like the first couple times you're like, oh my god. But then like, still don't see anything. The Totore is just gonna take fucking forever. It's all repetition, bro. You do it once and you're like, oh, that was awesome. And then you do it again and you're like... And then you do it again and you're like, dude, this is freaking sick. And then you do it and you're like, okay, this is my job. But there's no better... There's... Doing this job... Oh, dude, plenty. A shit myself moment? Yeah, dude, absolutely. I've had a few. I've almost died like twice. I guess 3 times. Well, not twice. We'll say twice. All right. Should be arriving. Yep, we're gonna cut through the circle, so through this waypoint. So you're gonna be useless for me right now. Let's find a bad guy, dude. Let's lock in. So right now we're looking out the front of the submarine. This is like the sides of the submarine. And this is all around the submarine, essentially. Don't worry, Ricky. We're going to find this guy, and I'm going to shoot him for you. Problem is, we don't have a tow array at this moment in time. So we're relying on our hull-mounted sensors. Fuck, I'm gonna do a circle around it. Ain't no way in hell. I'm actually about to do a circle around it. Oh, motherfucker, dude. Don't do this. This is how you lose the tow array. Oh, we need to keep going. I'm just gonna order 2/3. Alright, we did a big circle. Remind me to slow down after we get into this fucking circle. With all of us, we're chilling. Sorry, this is very slow. Not a quartermaster, nor an officer. Oh, I'm gonna try, dude. I'm going to try my absolute damnedest. We're gonna do a ginormous circle. That's fucking funny. We're looking at ourselves, bro. We can see ourselves. We're gonna die. And it's gonna be a ginormous waste of time again. Because I can't get in this fucking person. I don't think you on a sub together would work out. Oh, you and I on a sub would work out. Yeah, I would. Dude, it's easy. I'm just making it look difficult because there's so much to look at. keep coming left. Because I need to get in this fucking circle. I think. I actually don't know if I actually need to be pinpoint on the circle. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that might be us. We're chilling. I just had a fucking... Yeah, I almost shit myself. That's us turning so much. I think. Hopefully. I feel like I would see it on something else too. We're chilling. Holy fuck. Alright, slow down. Oh my god. Dude, I'm just dancing around the circle. I would crack. So many good lines. Dude. Some of the... What are the red arched lights? These? Oh. This is your list and trim. This is your level, essentially. So this one tells you if you're leaning port or starboard. This one tells you uppy downy. It's a level, just a ginormous level. Oh my fuck. Dude, I suck at navigating. This is gonna be rough. Oh my god. You know, I should have just stayed on that one course. Alright, we're hitting it this time. We're just doing ginormous circles. We're coming west. We're still gonna miss it. God damn it, dude. I suck. 240. New ordered course. I fucking suck. God damn it. Well, we're just a dolphin doing circles in the ocean. God damn it. This is the worst part about it right here. I'm gonna miss it again. God damn it. I don't care, just get me in the fucking circle, please. Been driving around for an hour. I suck. Look at this fucking goober. What are you doing? What do you do around here? Oh, that is you. Yeah, you're right. Alright, I feel like we're just gonna keep going in circles. What's current heading? 280? We're just gonna steady on this course and then find a fucking... make a waypoint. I guess that's what I should do. That's where I stand up and start bouncing back and forth. Alright, we need a waypoint from here. Go to here. One 153. Okay. We're gonna be going. How fast are we going right now? 5 knots. Jesus, that's probably the best way to do this. Math and geometry. So once we get there, we're gonna go course 153. I failed geometry. Did you like algebra? only class ever. Yes. Yep. So that's me too, bro. That's me too. I loved algebra, but I fucking hated geometry. That shit was for the birds. My brain doesn't understand geometry. The crazy part is, this is pretty much all geometry. My job is literally geometry. Alright, we're gonna make course to 153. Can I get some help? Yes, ma'am. What can I help you with, princess? Is it something that you need in the kitchen? One second, Wiki. I will be right back. I have returned. I have returned. They're here? Are they? Did we die? No, we're turning, Ricky. The Chinamen are here, bro? Dude, this fucking CP is not great. This is not what it's supposed to look like, I promise. Oh my god. Some dude in a onesie knocked on the sonar machine? What? He's gone now, the dolphins took him. Oh my god. I just want to get in the circle, man. I just suck at this whole thing. I suck! Like Jason Momoa. Oh, is this a Aquaman reference you got going on here? It's cute as fuck. Oh my god. Weird golden fork. Is there time compression? I don't understand how the time compression works. Oh, this actually opens. That's neat. Time compress. Mouse roll to set. Okay. I'm just gonna get some distance from this fucking. Don't type P in the files. I'm just way too close, I guess, to this fucking... These turns just take fucking forever at 1/3. Oh my god, Ricky, I'm too close. 2,000 yards. Fuck, that's for directions. You're right, I should, bro. Damn, I sucked. Alright, we should be okay. We should be okay with this one, I think. So we're gonna time compress a little bit. We're moving a little bit faster. Hopefully my game doesn't crash. Roll the window down. I speak dolphin. I should. It's like fucking forever to get there. Hold on. Fuck it. We're here to ball. Go 2/3. Like 10-ish knots. We get moving a little bit. If I time compress too far. There we go. For not looking at anything, we can speed up a little bit. Dude, I just want to get in the fucking circle. Dude, I swear to God, if I get shot. I ain't a quartermaster. I think all I had to do was go straight, but, you know, shit happens. But now we're committed. Now we're committed to making this shit happen. Alright, we blew past the circle. Give it like another minute or two. Give it like another minute or two, and then we'll head up to ordered, or the recommended course, so we actually pass through this goddamn circle. Or I'm just not seeing them, and I suck at my job. Is that just because we're going fast? That won't look normal. I just dunked my phone into hot tea by accident. Oh no. Is that normal? Is that just on that display? Oh, is it probably all the time compression? Probably. I think I gave us enough distance. Basically the reciprocal course. Turn this bitch around. What kind of tea did you make? Oolong. I just want to get through the turn. Number one. Come on, guys. Get us in that circle. Hold up. Pause. Good to know. Oh my god, I think we did it. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. Perfect. We're late as fuck, but we did it. We fucked up going straight. God, my computer does not like this. Oops. Three, two. Now we're definitely gonna make it. Right? They're right. Now that we're going to make it for sure, we're going to slow and maybe actually start doing things. Fire 3 and 7. You fire a torpedo and a missile at the same time? Seven is a missile? Yes. Tube 7 is a tomahawk. What does the numbers go up to? On a Virginia, good old bunker buster. On a Virginia, I'm unsure, but we can look. We can look. You want to look? 6. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 15, 16. Numbers go up to 16. So 5 through 6, there's 11. Which one is a nuke? No nukes on board, shipmate. No nukes on board. enough to create a war crime? You're goddamn right. Alright. Should be able to play the game now. You haven't looked at the radar? Yeah, because radar, number one, on submarines is garbage. Our radar is ass. And two, you can only use it on the surface. You haven't looked at sonar? You're right, I haven't. Thank you. I think I'm gonna need to fix... The only way to fix this... I think I'm gonna need to undeploy and redeploy. One job. Yeah, this is all the time compression. I'm gonna have to fix that quick. So I'm going to mass. No, don't cut it. Retract. Oh, is it broken? I might have broke it. I just realized that while I was fucking around. Oh yeah, it's broken. Nice. Fucking goober. Well, yeah, my naval officer career is off to a great start. It says operational. Engineer gets outside the stuff prompted. It says operational. I could be tripping. TB-29 operational. I might have just broken it because don't call to Trump. I cannot hit retract, so I assume it is broken because of all my wacky maneuvers. That's fine, that's fine. We can make work with this. We can make work with the fat line. Or the input's way too high. But I do not think so. That shit might be broken. That's what you do when you do spiral death maneuvers for fucking 45 minutes to try to hit a fucking circle. It is very fragile. So close, indeed, and we're squeezing time. This is 0.3 nautical miles. Go to 40 knots. That's not a good idea. Oh, a submarine in the area. Right. 400. Alright. Now the fun begins. Hopefully we don't get shot immediately. That would suck. What is the measurement of 1 knot? 1 knot is back in the olden days. 1 knot is they would tie barrels to a rope and throw it overboard to tell how fast they were going when sails were around. But 1 knot is approximately 3 miles an hour. Roughly 3 miles an hour. So like when we talk about like knots and shit, when we start making solutions, We're talking like golf cart speeds. Yeah. It's like 3.1 or something like that. 3.1, 3.2. Alright. Let's find our bad guy. It might be a little difficult because we don't have a thin line, but because I'm an idiot. I'm gonna let you Google that one, Ricky. That's Googleable. I cannot say that number. Well, we're gonna start paging beans. See if we can find this guy. That's fast still? Yeah, it's very fast. Gotta play fucking Chrissy Crossy with my headphones. The max speed for Nidorad's US sub is 25 to 35 knots. That's a good number. That's a good number. When I buy a sub, I'm putting a Ferrari symbol on the front. Alright, now we're just searching. But the ship might be cooked. It's not gonna hold you. God, this looks just like real life. This right here. Looks like ass. Oh my god, we're just wandering around. Is there an external view? Sure is. Can't see shit. What's that? Might be us. Very interesting. Oh my god. This shit's gonna be rough. This might be us. I'd want dried mango slices on the boat at all times, or I walk. Hey bro, good cooks make good food. I loved our cooks, for the most part. There were a couple that were kind of cheeks, but have a lot of fun cooking. Hey, the problem is, if you get a depressed cook, your life's fucking horrible. Because then their cooking is depressing. The shit might be washed. Add some flair to everyone's lives. See, that's what they should be doing, bro. They try their best, but sometimes it's kind of cheese, and people have a hard time. Sneaking some laxative here and there. Recommend don't do that. It's just like real life. You're just sitting around waiting. Seeing fucking shit. You make me laugh, Ricky. The problem with this is I kind of broke the thin line while we were fucking around. This shit might be washed. Let's go to an actual mission, I guess. The hiccup on the bottom of the screen. I was trying to figure that out too. All right, let's go shoot some ships or something. Because we were fucking around and I fucked up. All right, we'll do this. The deep water. Oh my god, this shit's kind of Montana. Cruise strike. Envoy hunt. Okay, so they're still doing shit, I guess. I actually want to not be boring. Can I bring Packy on board? Probably. We had a guy get in trouble because a cat walked on the boat. A cat walked on the boat and actually got into our engine room. That was pretty cool. Are these made scenarios? What happened to the cat? If it's violent. No, we just had... No, we were import. Relax. We just got him out. Your boat will conduct some anti-submarine warfare against a Vietnamese kilo in the eastern part of the South China Sea as part of new mutual defense. Sure. Go sink a diesel boat. In God we trust, others we track. That's a sonar tech saying, actually. What happened if you weren't? Well, there wouldn't be a cat on board. I mean, I don't know what we would do. Keep a brick. If a cat snuck on board? Unsure. God. Someone's fired? I don't know. Like, anything can fucking happen on these goddamn boats, bro. Okay. A Vietnamese kilo, huh? Get our surroundings. Your boat will conduct on the eastern part of the South China Sea as part of new mutual defense. Proceed to the surface for radio briefing. Okay. Oh, it's daytime. Scope up. Scope up, Ricky. No scope? Well, we're underwater still, bud. Coming up in depth. .360 no scope. You move this thing fast as fuck. Right. There's the surface. We're coming. We're coming. Our wonderful submarine. Looky there. Alright, this should be pretty easy because this diesel boat won't be able to run away. They're not fast. That freaks me out. What do you mean? Just the submarine. God, I do not remember it taking this long. Maybe I've just been off the boat for too long. we're coming up. Come on, pilot. Get us up there. Brake. The trees are speaking Vietnamese. Right. It's very rainy. No contacts. Stand by for alarm. Don't see boat? Yeah, we gotta find. We gotta get our message traffic, bro. So, oh, we got an alarm. What that mean? I haven't figured out this alarm yet. I'm not sure. But we're waiting to receive message traffic. I've never heard this alarm before in my life, so I don't know. It's very annoying. Make sure that it raised, I guess. Holy fuck. I have a feeling I actually have to surface. Yeah, okay. This alarm is very annoying, I apologize. Mute you guys because that's annoying. What's the scariest thing you've encountered that you're allowed to talk about? I sunk out like 700 feet before. Almost died. Sunk out. That's when you go down, not on purpose. Called sinking out. What would that cause? Oh, what would cause that? People not paying attention. People not paying attention, Ricky Bobby. Almost hit the bottom. No, we almost sank and crushed. All right, I don't know which circuit is going to get me what, so everything's going up. I'm not a radio man. Everything's up. Perfect. Come on, message traffic. Is that the scariest thing, or just the scariest you can talk about? That's probably the scariest. I would have to look at a guide. I don't know about radio and comms. I would have saved you, I guess. I appreciate it, Warfighter. Let's see if this has anything on radio. Oh my god, it's 98 pages. Radio. Radio. Yes, I know they hold different radio frequencies, blah, blah, blah. Ah, we're in receipt. Is that just us not rigged for... No Titanic Venture for you? Yeah, dude, that would have been rough. Kill Elo. This is the last known. Okay. All right. You train as to only Kilo should be present. Oh, self-defense is permanent. Your boat should stay between 150 and 300 meters. The Kilo box from the surface to 140 meters. Oh my god, it's not in fucking feet. Whatever. Where is he? He's to the east. So we're gonna get on depth and then hunt. This is exercise area. Seen 500. I'm trying, Ricky. We're gonna get on depth and then go fuck some shit up. NT, NT. 082. We bouncing. We bouncing. Oh jeez. That'd be big chilling. Probably go down. Sit like 900 feet. Keep going. Why would you destroy an oil tanker from Vietnam? Not an oil tanker, it's one of their submarines. Speaking of submarines, already loaded. We're going to make all tubes ready in all respects. Can you see him on sonar? Not yet. Might be able to. I want to get on depth and deploy arrays, and then we can search. This isn't that far. This is what? How far? How far? It's 57 nautical miles. It's pretty far. So he's going towards the exercise area. Be mindful of this reef. What going on here? It's just secure, so we're chilling. Bottom sounder for what does secure deep mean? That means 1 second. Ew. That looks gross. Secure deep means that it sends out so think of it like a flashlight. So if we were non-secure deep, it would be like basically we'd be putting more energy in the water immediately for a return. And non-secure, think of it like a laser pointer. It sends out multiple frequencies and then they harmonize essentially, and then we get a return. Basically, it's less detectable. On depth. deploy the thin line. Can I lower all of the... Am I an idiot? Did I leave all these raised? Oh, sure did. But that shit's not broken. Could be. Yeah, so much shit going on. Okay. All right. We're going to look for this guy as we make our way to the east. This ridge here might be a problem. We'll see. I'm not super worried about this boat, so we'll go standard, make our way over there. Probably do some time compression here and there. Not worried about this motherfucker seeing us. Too worried about it. That's what they said about Vietnam. Well, it's a diesel boat. We'll be okay. This is the last known. Does it give me... Mm-hmm. You'll train at ASW in Deepwater East. Why is it called a diesel boat? So the boat we're going after right now is not a nuclear submarine. It is a diesel submarine. So it has diesels on board. Has diesels on board that basically charge a battery, essentially, and that's how they propel themselves through the water. Unless they are basically on the surface running the diesels for propulsion. Basically, they use the engines to charge the battery to submerge. It's up for a little bit. Are you a nuclear sub? Yes, I am. So we have the tactical advantage because we can go faster than them. We're going to time compress this a little bit. We're going to ride for like 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes, sprint and drift. Basically, we're going to go fast, slow down, do a search, and then honestly, we probably go faster, but R as well as you, yes. The U.S. Navy only has nuclear submarines. Ha ha ha. Let me compress it this far without my computer shooting itself, without me even looking. Yep. Check it. We'll go up to full. Like he is so cool, kind of. Ask my wife. Don't ask me. Hope the shit don't break. That would suck. I'm only looking for one guy. 6x. Wife, well, I guess right here in the shit. Sometimes. Once we get about halfway to last node position, we'll slow and search. Trying to see how far I can push it without my computer shitting itself. Yeah, that's about 6x. Fine, I'll lower my quality, man. Damn. I have to do it from the main menu. I drove a truck by diesel and smelled like shit. Take him out. This is the boring part. Driving to nowhere. Fire 3, fire 1. Uh, don't worry, all tubes are ready. They are made ready in all respects. The weapons are ready, at least. The tubes are not. All right, we'll go for like another 4 minutes and we'll do a search. Can you shoot this motherfucker with a tomahawk? Not worth it. This motherfucker's not really worth a Mark 48, but we're gonna slow. We slow to 2/3, and we will come. We'll come left to 055. Do a quick search in front of us. Is that C the land missile? Yes, is a land attack missile. This has got to be the time compression. Am I tripping? Or was I going too fucking fast? I was going too fucking fast. Oh my god. I should have waited. It's okay. This is what I'm excited for, and I don't know why seeing them on Sunrise. Get some time history. What that? Hello. One fucking display, bro. Might be our guy. We found him on the first leg. I could be tripping though. Unless this game is that crazy. And it's us. Where? You see this right here? You might have to squint because I'm trained in this shit. But you see this right here? This solid line after we slowed down. Might be him coming in. Might have found our guy. Maybe. Unless I'm tripping balls. I could be tripping balls. Unless this game is that crazy and we just saw ourselves, which would be kind of insane. Looking at like this hertz range. I haven't completely figured out this system down here yet. There it is again. Demon. See how good this is. Way higher, wouldn't it? I didn't say you have to stop. Yeah, you have to stop one processing for another. Hello, mister. This could be us, though. So that's definitely us. Is it the same over here? I think we are going to come right to... I'm going to cross this motherfucker, because this is interesting to me. These solid lines. What's the white in the middle? This is us. This is us. I'm looking at this right here. This would be roughly 300 RPM. You might be getting sniffles unless this game is that crazy and this also could be us. That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. So, you know what we do? We turn and we try something else. We try to maneuver, see if it changes. Ah. What did I say? We're gonna come right to 145. Yeah, 150 is fine. Do this turn. Bearing like 100, which was near the last known position. So possibly could have a long range detection unless it's our own bottom bounce, and I'm tripping. So we get steady on course. We will take a look at it again. Is there a warning for torpedo lock on? Kind of. Kind of, sort of. Let's see if they. Yeah, so this is our active intercepts. So basically, a torpedo to hit something has active sonar, right? So it sends out a pulse to get a return to know where it is and what it's looking at. And that's this system. So we see the active in here, and we can so we kind of know where it is based off of the pulses it creates. We're going to look for the total rate to stabilize here. Does it just say you're screwed? No, it'll just start beeping at you very, very aggressively. Go up to a 6x here and get the total rate stable. All right, my computer does not like 6x. So that was us. Also, you probably can go faster. Where's we going? 10 knots? We're going 2/3. God damn, this shit does take a long time. I'm trying to. I've been off the boat too long. Very steady. It's definitely something. Yeah. I don't know why you need to look at this shit 5 times, but not sure what these two options do. It looks like two shafts. How close? They're far. They're pretty far, but maybe. I don't know. I don't know what we're seeing here. Let's find out. Is it on any other sensor? I could be tripping. it wasn't two shafts. It was just processing. It looked kind of funky. It initially looked like, oh, wrong display. I just don't know if the game. I just don't know if the game is that crazy, where you're seeing your own self off the bottom, which quite possibly could be happening right now. That crazy. That's insane. We were looking at ourselves, Ricky. That's kind of crazy. Noise. Yeah, that meh you were hearing was is the phonometer. That's crazy. We were looking at ourselves, our own bottom bounce. That's kind of crazy. Been known to happen. It happens before. I've tracked myself before. Oh my god, you can. That's pretty sick. I just saw this. You can order. You can order turns for knots. That's pretty sick. Play CS. Oh, bless me. your Discord?
There he is.
Hello.
Hello. There he is. I'll turn that down.
How are you?
Hi, how are you? I'll go outside.
Catch me outside. How about that?
This guy just said that. Oh my god, I am lagging. Oh my god, I am lagging so bad. Okay. I don't know if this is playable. We are playing against Boner Kebab. Behind you. Not sure.
NTNT.
Guys, I don't know what's happening, but I can't fucking play apparently.
Should be somewhere, bro.
Pretty rushed. I'm getting 1700 ping drive.
Pretty new promo was available for regional box is the newest addition to the
one of the coolest things in 007 First Light is the immersive agent ship. Now, usually games have like
What?